Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make money as a tester online, or rather to show you if it's worthy or not. You may have heard of this method from other YouTubers, but I'll go into more detail and show you how much money I've made since I started with them. And at the beginning I was quite reluctant about this money making strategy. I tried doing surveys before, but it takes a really long time to earn very little money. And so let's have a look at something else today. What you have to do is to test apps or websites. They will tell you exactly what steps to follow. For example, on an airplane tickets website, they will ask you to find a ticket to a certain destination and purchase some baggage allowance. You won't need to actually purchase it, but just show them the steps and just talk out loud how you would do it, because you will be recorded. They just want to see how quick a client would do all these things, and if the website is not too complex or difficult and whatsoever. It's important to have the correct mindset. This is what they actually want from you. You need to test the website like you would actually want to buy the tickets and say what you honestly feel about the website. This is for their advantage. They want to know how customers find it like to buy tickets. Is it easy or not? And they will probably do the changes after this if it's too complex. So this is how it works. So the whole process is very simple. You need to go on usertesting.com, just right here, and you need to click on get paid to test, and then just follow the steps, and you'll just fill in with information. And the first thing you have to do, they will ask you to take a test which is unpaid, like to test you to see if you're good for this or not. And you will probably test the website just like I explained before. Nothing complicated, just be natural. There's nothing it's not about being wrong or right, and it's unlikely that you'll fail. Just follow the steps they're asking you to take, and in a few days they will let you know if you're good for this or not. So once you're good for this, you will be taken to the home page. This is what the home page looks like, and in this section, available tests, you will see the invitations to test, and this is what it actually looks like. At the moment, I don't have anything. This is the message that says whenever you don't have any invitations, but this is what it looks like. I took a screenshot. So on the device, it's showing you that you can take the test either on Mac or Windows computer, or sometimes you could take them on your phone because you will have the app installed on your phone. So this is how it works, and what you have to do is click on the screener, take screener. What I mean by screener is, or what they mean by screener, is a set of questions to see if you qualify for that specific test. This is what it looks like. For example, for one of the tests, I was asked what app I'm currently using. Is it Apple Notes, Evernote, whatever? And I ticked Microsoft Word and Google Doc, and I click continue. And it really depends on your profile if they will accept you or not. That's why you need to complete everything here on my profile. There's quite a lot of questions, not too many. It's about your job, your income, and so on. And if you see, that's the message for being unqualified for the tests. Unfortunately, didn't qualify for the test. You just go back on my dashboard and just wait for other tests. And it could be, you could be asked 1 or 2 or 4 questions for the screener. It really depends. If you are accepted for the test, it will show you here success and then scenario. You need to read the scenario and then yes, accept the tests. Get your earphones ready, headphones, whatever, and they will ask you to test them. It's very easy, don't worry about that. So this is how it looks like, this is how it works. So if I go back on the home page and you see here completed tests, so here's the section where you will see all the tests that you completed, and they will show you the pending ones and the ones that they have been paid to you already. So this is how much how many tests I undertook. All of them paid $10. So I have 3 tests that are pending now because I've taken them like yesterday or 2 days ago, and you need to wait 7 days. It takes 7 days for them to check the tests and pay you. I never had rejected tests, even though I was confused in some tests and I did not follow the steps they were asking me to, but they still approved it. So it's quite simple. And as you see, I have 2 pages of like tests that have been paid, and I started in September. Now it's March. This is how about I made. It's not a lot of money, but you know, it is something. So not too bad. You know, I made myself available only when I came from work in the evening for a few hours, and let me tell you that you will get loads of invitations per day. I remember one time I came back from work and I had like more than 20 invitations, and when I took the screener, I didn't qualify for any of them. You know, sometimes I qualify for 2 or 3 in a row. It really depends, guys, what profile they want for that test. So do not wait with your eyes on the screen for the test. Just do your things and leave the website open, and then you'll hear this bell ringing whenever there is a test available. But you will also be notified by email, and in case you have the laptop closed, you check the email on your phone, and then they will tell you there is a test available. Just go on your device and take the screener and whatever. So as you see, if I scroll down here on my test, sometimes I have been rated. So, and the company, this company, they actually advise you to aim for a 5-star tester. And I was rated here 2 times and a couple more times on the other page, number 2 here, as a 5-star, as 5 stars. And they said, thank you for your time and participation. And according to them, if you're a 5-star tester, you'll get more test invitations because you are considered as a more reliable tester. So it's very simple to aim for the 5-star. Just be natural, not ridiculous. I was honest with what I was testing, whether I liked it or not. I was just giving honest feedback. So you don't think that you have to give a good feedback of the product in order to get 5 stars. Just be honest and tell the truth, you know. So because, you know, they have apps sometimes and they want them tested by somebody before they launch them into full. They build prototypes, like not fully working apps, and they ask you to test certain things, and then if everything is fine, they will launch it into full. So this is how it works. And as you see, I got paid $10 per test, and the average, like these tests, they can last from 4 minutes per test up to about 30 minutes. I remember I took loads of tests in like 4 minutes. So, or 3 minutes sometimes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. That's really quick to make money, like $10 in 6 minutes or 5 minutes. That's really good. Sometimes, very rarely, it took me like 30 minutes to complete. It was quite a long test, and it still paid $10. So, but sometimes, let me show you, you will get invitations for tests that are paid $60, and this is about having an interview with somebody like face-to-face on Zoom. And they will probably ask you to test the website as well and give them feedback. And this device, the device that I was asked to take this test, was on my mobile phone, either iPhone or Android smartphone. Didn't matter. So 60 minutes and paid $60. Sometimes you will see 30 minutes paid $30. So I never qualify for such tests. They want specific testers, specific profile for that. So this is the question that I got for this test. Are you an experienced game player? And I said no, because I don't play any games. And, you know, I could have lied and say yes, and I could have been qualified for this test, but they can catch you with certain questions about gaming, and, you know, you just waste your time. If you don't know, you take the test till the end, and then they won't pay you because they found out that you don't know certain things, and, you know, you don't play games. This is how it works. And sometimes what I found is they will ask you to say the truth all the time. So if you see this message here, please answer accurately to avoid getting disqualified and not receiving payments for the test. But sometimes you will see questions like, are you going to travel in the next 6 months? You know, you may travel or not. You could say yes, and you will likely get a test with to test a website with hotels with tickets. I did this before. I wasn't going to travel, but I said yes, and I was able to take a test. And I was testing a website about hotels, like Booking.com, Expedia, and whatever. So, as I said, it takes 7 days for them to check the test and then to pay you on your PayPal account. You'll be notified by email whenever you will receive the money, and also loads of invitations are related to American things, because this is an American website. And I remember loads of times I was asked if I live in Maryland, Washington, Texas, and of course I don't, because I don't live in America. So you know, you just don't qualify for them. But this works everywhere in the world, so just be sure about that. On an average, I would say that I qualify for about 1 test out of like 25 invitations. You know, 24 you won't qualify for them, but one of them you will qualify for those. But remember, per day you can get more than 60 invitations. Sometimes it could go probably to 100. It depends how busy it is. I remember November times, I had loads of invitations, loads of invitations. And I started in September. Now it's the end of March, nearly April. This is how much money I've made with them. Not a lot, but there's still something. Instead of social media, you could just take some tests and earn some cash, you know, and some money. So that's it about this website, guys. Just if you have any questions, leave a comments below, and I'll be happy to help you with any questions that you have. So just very simple, a good way to earn some money, and it's very easy. It's nothing complicated. So that's it, guys. Thanks.